Hey everyone! In this video, we will explain what an algorithmic stablecoin is, what Djed is, and how the Djed stablecoin will factor into Coti's ecosystem. First, what is a stablecoin? A stablecoin is a type of cryptocurrency that has a mechanism to stabilize its own price while being pegged to other asset value. Most commonly, stablecoins are used to represent the value of fiat currencies, such as the US dollar, but their value can also be linked to precious metals, stocks, or other cryptocurrencies. There are a few stability mechanisms to peg tokens to in order to make them stable. One of those solutions is performed by an algorithmic mechanism. An algorithmic stablecoin maintains stability through a combination of collateral and a reserve token. The rules by which the algorithm performs its actions are defined by smart contracts. Now that we understand what an algorithmic stablecoin is, let's look at how Djed's advanced algorithm works. The cryptocurrency that will be backing Djed is ADA. In order to mint the Djed stablecoin, the user will need to interact with the smart contract by sending ADA to its address. After, the contract will send Djed back to the user. Let's assume ADA is worth $2 and Djed is worth $1. So, in order to mint 1 Djed, the user needs to send 0.5 ADA to the contract. This process can be repeated. Users can send more and more ADA to the contract and get more Djed. This is how the contract builds its pool. If the user wants to sell 1 Djed, he will send it back to the contract, which will then burn the Djed and sends back the amount of ADA that is equivalent to $1. As there might be a fluctuation in the price of ADA, there may not be enough ADA in the contract to give back to the Djed holders. That's where Shin comes into the picture. Shin is the reserve coin in charge of providing extra reserves for the pool. Unlike the Djed stablecoin, Shin is not pegged to a specific asset and its price can fluctuate. It is basically funding the smart contract with enough ADA to cover its fluctuation, ensure price stability, and guarantee the collateralization rate. Having a reserve coin is crucial for the success of the stablecoin. By minting Shin, the holders provide a service of stability to Djed users. In order to do so, they won't be able to redeem Shin for ADA for as long as the reserve ratio is below the minimum amount defined by the contract. This is because Djed holders have priority to redeem their stablecoins for ADA. The smart contract also won't allow the minting of new Shin tokens once a reserve ratio gets to the maximum amount defined, in order to avoid diluting the rewards to Shin holders. The fees associated with minting and burning Djed and Shin will be collected and sent to an ADA pool. Shin holders then get a share of this pool as an incentive for their participation in maintaining the stablecoin peg ratio. In addition, as the pool grows from people transacting, the reserve also grows, which increases liquidity and the price of the reserve coin. Every transaction will also be subject to operating fees that will be paid in ADA and deducted from the initial deposit. These operating fees will be converted into Coti and streamlined into the Coti treasury to be distributed as rewards to its users. I hope this video gives you a better understanding of the Djed stablecoin and how it will factor into Coti's ecosystem. Stay Coti!